Previously on Code 254.
I thought this was a conversation.
You cannot bring alcoholic drinks here anyway.
He needs a strong drink. Have you ever faced death, Detective Sole?
As a matter of fact, I have. This one time, I drank water from a very unsanitary source. Cholera is real, my friend.
Hiyo siku nilishikwa chukua juu, tulikuwa na Lady B, manzeri wa roughed up, tukarushwa ndani ya ndae, alafu ndae ikaishia.
That was the first time I was called to investigate the kidnap of a music star. And I was a damn good detective. Didn't even understand why my boss couldn't give me calling cards. Everybody was saying, don't you have calling cards? Don't you have calling cards?
Yaje tosh. Moto roza. Yaje shiro. Kawaida.
Interrupt our regular programming to bring you this breaking news. A famous Kenyan musician was abducted from the streets of Nairobi earlier today. The musician, who goes by the stage name of Nonini, was ambushed while in the company of fellow artists Lady B and Tanzanian musician Chege of the famous group TMK. Police are still investigating and their whereabouts are still unknown.
Uja sijajua hii story.
Wazee budai mambo ya ngoma sijuangi. Lakini si mabanga wanashughulikia story.
Wanaishughulikia mbaya sana. Tena huyu mmoja wa mavedi anashughulikia ni best yangu tu sana.
Yo best yako. Ashajua nani kunyuma historia ya Marid na kina Nonini.
Enyewe siwezi sema. Lakini huyu vedi vile mimi namjua. Jamani noma. Anaweza dedi na story. Huyu mzee lazima wake.
Hi, how far?
Still waiting.
I'll send you the information.
Okay, good.
We are coming to you live from the streets of Nairobi, where tension is mounting up. This is after the disappearance and the kidnapping of Nairobi's Genge musicians. We're talking about Nonini, Lady B, and a visiting Tanzanian musician, Chege. Now, you may remember that this comes after the mysterious death of Nairobi tycoon, who was found dead in a Nairobi hotel. This is definitely a developing story, and we will be bringing you more details as they unfold. Reporting for Prime News, I'm Michael Njega.
I give you a small assignment and you can't even deliver. You've got to lay low for a while. This story is all over the media. If it wasn't for your damn courier, I wouldn't be all over the place picking up the pieces after you. Lay low.
Niaje jamaa, Unimeja aka Rotagarama aka Abakurama aka Ofomfri aka mtoto wa Hadija aka Okwankwao. Ya manze, niko hapa ndani ya RNN manze, rhymes na Nonini. Usitoke hapo, au sio? Moral baadaye. Poa mzee.
Hey Dave.
Hey, you take your time, huh?
The chief is expecting that report of ours on the robbery with violence. We need to finish that report, really.
Some tourists got robbed of 2 mobile phones and 1,000 shillings by some street urchins with rungus.
Oh, tell her to the chief. She's waiting for you in her office.
Just what I need. Just check out this website for me. I'll like talk to her.
Detective Lomo. You've been a detective for what? 10 years?
11 years, 6 months, and 2 weeks. But who's counting?
You have a nice track record of keeping away real hardcore people.
Thanks, madam.
Explain to me why you left the crime scene to go around Nairobi looking for lost music.
See, the information also indicated that it was a particular kind of music. And a recording studio had just been raided. So, and I received information from one of my informants that the top artist in Genge, in Kenya, was abducted from the streets.
Why are you on the murder case of the businessman? And the robbery case?
Yeah, well, you see, this is the thing. The guy the businessman who was killed, he was one of the top financiers of this kind of music. He used to organize concerts for them, including distribution deals. And according to an eyewitness, when the artists were abducted from the streets, there was a smoking hot chick watching from a car.
Smoking hot chick.
Hot.
So you do hope to get her number? Is that why this case is even important?
The barman at the hotel where the murder took place said that the last time the businessman was seen, he was in the company of a smoking hot chick.
I'm listening.
See, the murder was very professional, and so was the abduction of the artists. I'm just seeing a connection here. I think the people who did the murder are the same people behind the abduction. It's just a hunch.
Well, Detective Lomo, I will need more than just a hunch.
Yes, madam. Oh. Do you think I can get some business cards? No? Tomorrow, maybe? Next year. Gotcha. Wow, she's not in a good mood.
Oh, I checked that site, but there's nothing there but some guy who hates gringo. Genge music.
It's Genge. Genge music?
Yeah.
Why is that so hard for people to get?
You know, I think you should keep your love of music outside the office.
Hi, again.
Hey.
Is your dad in?
Maybe.
Who's there, kid? Hi, you must be Kate's dad. I'm Detective Lomo from Parklands Police Station.
How do you know my daughter?
Well, I actually met her while working a case, which is why I'm back here.
What can I do for you?
Listen, can we go inside? I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Here? Just fine.
Thank you very much. I knew you would understand.
Questions about what?
What do you know about the disappearance of a top Genge musician?
I personally prefer classical music.
I read your blog. Quite an interesting read.
The last time I checked, freedom of expression still in our constitution.
But not kidnap or murder.
Murder, kidnap are not in my line of work.
I'm sorry to ambush you like this. It's the nature of the job. You understand? So, you're a good man. Thanks for having me in your house. I'll show myself out.
We might have a problem.
What kind of problem?
A very curious cop.
Name?
Frank Lomo. Find out what he knows.
I'll take care of it.
Tuliingizwa kwa interrogation room fulani. By the time they removed my blindfold, I was there alone, and then this lady walked in. By there alikuwa kitu mbaya, amepiga mani high boots, but thing is alikuwa na knife.
The mlichapo, are they violent?
A big guy came in. She was just strolling around with the knife. Very intimidating. So mko adhani hakuna kitu ananifanya. Ule jamaa aliniokota mablo. Aliniokota and she was just there looking at me. Anasikia fiti tu. It's like she had this look. Yani, wewe utajua mimi ni nani leo. The guy was just giving me blows left, right, and center, bleeding. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, it was big news. It was trending like top story in all the mainstream media in town, like for 2 weeks, man. You know, I almost started a hashtag.
Hashtags were not in vogue.
Well, hapo umeto enjoy. But anyway, that's the day I discovered niko na pepo la ngono. Mganga mashuhuri kutoka Tanga. I went there, called the number. Because I almost died because of a woman.
Hayo ni mapepo.
I am a pepo.
But superior intelligence, my friend.
Changes tunastamp from the crowd, tunaleta vitu tamu, sasa sisi tuko proud, tuna go so high kama clouds, kama hamski basi wataniwe loud. Najaribu ma rhymes lakini haziwezi mbaya sana, lakini rhymes zote ziko ndani ya RNN, yani rhymes na Nonini ndani ya YouTube channel. Subscribe, press the notification button, ndio video mpya ikitokea, tuko na RNN YouTube channel. See you.
Aki ofisa daktari alisema nivuteo kitu inatuliza maumivu.
Wewe ingia kwa seli.
Excuse me. Excuse me, I'd like to see Frankie. Can I please see Detective Lomo? I have been waiting for him at the airport for 2 hours, okay? Where is Detective Lomo?
Excuse me, madam. This is a police station, not a dating center.
Yeah, and you don't think I know that, do you? Is there a way you could reach him? Okay, can I wait at least?
Not here.
A famous Kenyan musician,
This is definitely a developing story.
was abducted from the streets of Nairobi.
So we are coming to you live from the streets of Nairobi, where tension is mounting up. This is after the disappearance and the kidnapping of Nairobi's Genge musicians.
Now it is another day after the mysterious disappearance of the godfather of Genge, Nonini, along with Lady B and of course Chege from TMK in Tanzania.
Mwanamuziki huyo anayejulikana kwa jina la Nonini.
Police are still investigating.
We're talking about Nonini.
Their whereabouts are still unknown.
Lady B
na kigogo kutoka Tanzania, Chege.
Yet there is still nothing forthcoming from the authorities. What we do know, just by way of resetting, in case you're just hearing this information,
the musician who goes by the stage name of Nonini,
and we will be bringing you more details as they unfold.
That they were allegedly kidnapped and whisked into a car, and all that was seen was a beautiful lady in the car. And just to remind you as well, the business tycoon was also found dead in his hotel room just yesterday as well. His name is Mr. Gasto. Now what we are trying to establish at the moment is whether all these things are linked together, because it's definitely a big blow to the music industry. My name is Willie Owusu for Nairobi News.
What is that? Am I mistaken, or was that the story you were working on?
Madam, I have been working.
Have you seen the competitors already have the story on the newspaper? What have you been doing? Looking out at Nonini's pictures and listening to his gamba music?
Madam, it's Genge music.
Oh, stop. And let me tell you something. What are you going to work on now? What are you going to tell us now?
But we have information.
What information and everything is on the newspaper? You have been wasting time. And if you don't have new information by tomorrow, I'll put you off this case.
Madam, I'm made to believe that the information we have connected to the raiding of the Genge studios, the gentleman who died at the hotel, as well as Nonini's disappearance, have something to do with one another. And this is what I've been working on.
Hey dude, sasa umecheki gazeti? Manze Nonini na Lady B sijui amekiwa, they are kidnapped or something. Yeah man. Check on the, go get the papers, go buy the papers. I don't know. Sijui imekuaje hapa. They've written rap star Nonini, Lady B and TMK Chege from TZ kidnapped. I don't know man. Sijui imekuaje. Yeah, I was with him like 3 days ago. I tried to call him, but his phone is off. I don't know, man. It's crazy. Yeah? Let me call.
Niaje?
Poa, sema. Mambo?
Mzee ni kunoma.
Iko nini?
Mzee na stress kibao jo.
Umefuata?
Zi hakuna mtu amenifuata. Manzi sikini kuna stress kibao yani.
Stress ya nini tena?
Kuna envelope fulani tu wana bros retrieve. Manzi nilisha lost.
Sasa unamaanisha ikapotea kiaje?
Mimi sijui lislidaje kadunda.
Wacha nikuambie. Uchague maisha yako ama hiyo kitu. Unasikia? Mdosi amechemka mbaya. Na sikudanganya atakumada.
Manzi nimekuwa 24 hours na nishaisha sijapata bado.
Hata ishaisha. Boss,
historia ya nini manzi imelipuka kwa newspaper manzi.
Wapi?
Si ndio hii?
Buda. Boss. Itabidi ujipange.
Sasa nitoka hivyo.
Ni do nini?
Sisi kusaka envelope manzi.
Boss, mimi sina la kuweza mimi. Mimi siwezi kuokoa. Ile kitu inaweza kuokoa ni hiyo kitu ambayo mdosi alikutuma. Sasa wewe jipange.
Sasa nitoka hivyo tu.
Unaisha ni do nini sasa? Ni do nini?
Sio nisaidie manzi.
Jipange.
Unatoka hivyo?
Nakutoka.
Sio nisaidie.
So has fortune favored me?
Signs are looking good.
Hey, I'm going to the marina for a drink. Can we meet there?
I mean, I'll do my best, but that Nonini story is bringing heat in the office at the moment. My boss has come down on me like a ton of bricks, talking about why I didn't have the story before the rest of them. It's crazy.
Okay, see you in an hour.
He'll be at the marina in an hour. It's usually not crowded. Dress sexy and he will come to you. It is his habit. Arrive before he gets there. He likes being the predator.
So, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Who said I'm a good girl? Can I buy you a drink?
Why, thank you. I don't mind.
No. What I meant is, can I buy you a drink? That's the line you should have used. Less corny, more direct, just the way I like it.
So, what line of work are you in?
Corporate Wellness Enhancement Consultant.
It's quite a mouthful. Is it just a glorified way of saying marketing?
My job is to actually anticipate future potential risks, guide my clients away from encountering them through policy adjustment. Let's say, eliminate them before they occur.
Wow.
Nikivol na Bugatti, I'm still Giuliani. Nikiva party, I'm still Giuliani. Buddha, masterpiece. Lakini niki lose Christ ndani niko reduced to ule nane. Yes, ni Giuliani hapa na of course niko na msawa power, Nonini, the Godfather kwenye RNN.
Previously on Code 254.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, my man is at the place. Yes, sir. Yes, and actually, yeah, the documents. Right. Yes, sir.
He's officer. Pole tu. He's
1240.
Unaona nikipigwa na hasira hapa na huwezi kuja kunisaidia.
Ah, Buda ni aje.
Ni best way na gani bana? Shikwa mazate hapa mazina unanicheki.
Maze. Lakini nimeona wewe pia ni mnoma.
Hii mtaa yenu ni mbaya sana. Hii mtaa yenu.
Wewe ni kung fu panda.
Mshingaje huku bana?
Mazee usijali, huku bado. Usikii huku bado ndio home. Kasi Khalif. Genge ingezaliwa.
Sasa speaking of which, hata ndio nimekaa Msakanya. Ulisikia nini namba ilikuwa kwa Genge record?
Sasa ilikuwa hivi. Nasikia kuna songo fulani ambaye ni mnoma tu sana. Huyu jamaa yani kuna vile apendi genge hata kidogo. Alikama kama mimi studio za Genge FM. Yaani amejaa mpaka ma frequency.
Naona hata zishiki by the way kwa yangu.
Si ndio? Sawa, lakini hao magenge nao ni hardcore. Hao ni wabaya. Walikuwa na hard drive fulani washasunda ma. Sasa hiyo ndio story ya masoja au songo kuja kuvamia Genge FM. Unashika? Mageti.
Yaani story yote nzavu ya ngoma kwani ngoma inaanzaje kwa ni kitu so hivi.
Si unaona? Vile mimi nasikia vile story iko. Mdozi kuna dema niko na meendeaga.
We are coming to you live from the streets of Nairobi where tension is mounting up. This is after the disappearance and the kidnapping of Nairobi's Genge musicians. We're talking about Nonini, Lady B, and a visiting Tanzanian musician, Chege. Now, you may remember that this comes after the mysterious death of Nairobi tycoon who was found dead in a Nairobi hotel. This is definitely a developing story, and we will be bringing you more details as they unfold. Reporting for Prime News, I'm Michael Njenga.
I give you a small assignment and you can't even deliver. You've got to lay low for a while. This story is all over the media. If it wasn't for your damn courier, I wouldn't be all over the place picking up the pieces after you. Lay low.
A famous Genge musician.
This is definitely a developing story.
Was abducted from the streets of Nairobi.
Historia ya Nonini manze imelipuka kwa newspaper manze.
Wapi?
Si ndio hii?
Buda. Boss. Itabidi ujipange.
Sasa nitoka hivyo.
Ni nini?
Sio sije kusaka envelope manze.
Boss, mimi sina la kuweza mimi. Mimi siwezi kuokoa. Ile kitu inaweza kuokoa ni hiyo kitu ambayo mdosi alikutuma. Sasa wewe jipange.
Sio nitoka hivyo tu.
Unaisha tu. Ni nini sasa? Ni nini?
Sio nisaidie manze.
Jipange.
Unatoka hivyo?
Nakutoka.
Sio nisaidie.
What do you know about the disappearance of a top Genge musician?
I personally prefer classical music.
But not kidnap or murder?
Murder, kidnap are not in my line of work.
I'm sorry to ambush you like this. It's the nature of the job, you understand? So, you're a good man there. Thanks for having me in your house. I'll show myself out.
We might have a problem.
What kind of problem?
A very curious cop.
Name?
Frank Lomo. Find out what he knows.
I'll take care of it.
Just to remind you as well, the business tycoon was also found dead in his hotel room just yesterday as well. His name is Mr. Gaston. And what we are trying to establish at the moment is whether all these things are linked together, because it's definitely a big blow to the music industry.
Hey, niaje watu wangu, mko poa? Genge True hapa Nonini ndani ya RNN, na tulisikiza yani all the feedback that we'll be getting from you on YouTube, on social media, about the first show, about the audio. So tunataka kuadjust tu vitu mbili tatu as we go. Tutagrow pamoja. Show ni mbichi, show ni pia au sio, rhymes na Nonini. So thank you for the feedback, na tunafanya hii story yote tunakusikiza sababu yako tu. Sababu ya nani? Yako tu.
Previously on Code 254.
I guide my clients away from potential risks or eliminate them. But you see, with me, it's after they occur that the elimination process begins.
So you're a cop?
Very discerning.
I think you need to cuff me.
Girl, for your kind of crime, I think spanking would just set you right.
Keep talking.
Hey. Listen, something's come up. Can we, have a rain check?
What could possibly come up this time?
Work, Yeah, I'll make it up to you, that's a promise.
Anyway, take care of yourself.
I knew I was close. But I didn't know how close I was. I knew there was a spy at the station. So the call was made to the house that I had bagged earlier. I'm sorry to ambush you like this. It's the nature of the job, you understand? So, you're a good man. Thanks for having me in your house. I'll show myself out.
We might have a problem.
What kind of problem?
A very curious cop.
Name?
Frank Lomo. Find out what he knows.
I'll take care of it.
And then I was listening in, telling the girl to go sit somewhere, and I'll go to her.
He'll be at the marina in an hour. It's usually not crowded. Dress sexy, and he will come to you. It is his habit. Arrive before he gets there. Let's paint the predator.
And she was pretty. Only light in the room. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Who said I'm a good girl?
Ndio, she was the one who tortured me. Ndio.
Anyway, after 1 or 2 drinks, we went into the room. And she insisted that I don't put the lights on. Like, hey, okay. And I wasn't, of two minds. Like, is she really the one? She was so pretty, like. But all of a sudden she turned to me, and I could see this shining thing, and it was a syringe, and I was prepared because I knew she would try something. I struggled for a bit. I just meant to overpower her, but somehow that needle, I went into her and she convulsed a bit, and then she lay still, and I knew I had killed her. So I went outside. I went to a pub to have a drink because I was already high, and it was almost morning. In the morning, I went to the police station and I reported, said exactly what happened and where they could find the body. When they went back, photographers, forensics team, everybody, and me. And the room was clean. No evidence of anybody ever having been there. And everybody looked at it, and it didn't help, of course, that I was smelling of alcohol. So they said, hey, Lomo is crazy. He's killed a ghost. And I was encouraged to quit the force honorably. And now that's why we're here.
The only thing nakumbuka hiyo siku manze, tulikuwa tumeka kwa room almost the whole day. In the evening they came, wakaturusha kwa ndai, mimi na Lady B. All of a sudden we found ourselves in a forest after 2 to 3 hours. In the middle of nowhere. We didn't know what was going on, and we were just dumped there.
So where did you go?
Tulitembea tu, we just walked until a good Samaritan gave us a ride. We found ourselves in town, and that's how we got home.
So, what was in the envelope? More importantly, what was in the hard drive?
The answer will shock you.
Mufikiria sana mpaka na kula kucha manze, hii mwaka mtansikia sana manze kumekucha. Pan leta mchezo kwa kazi, wazee wakiongea mdomo wako usikue wazi. Ni aje Nonini mgenge true na nimetulia ndani ya RNN Rhymes na Nonini na broadcasting live from Miale 72 sabu yako tu.